to that, we had a sci-fi scenario and the X representing the number 10. Why, hello there YouTube, and welcome back to Freaky Future Month. So, it's another Freaky Future review, and it's the 13th of January. I know it's not a Friday, but still, I thought, why not review one of my favourite horror characters, and that is, of course, Jason Voorhees. So, I'm reviewing Jason X. Written by Todd Farmer and directed by Jim Isaac. This stars the wonderful Kane Hodder as Jason Voorhees, where Jason is captured by Camp Crystal Lake Research, and we have a brief cameo from David Cronenberg in this as well. David Cronenberg appears in this as a head research guy, and then as Jason escapes, one of the scientist women, frees him, because Camp Crystal Lake believed that with his mass regenerative abilities, they could find a way to enhance soldiers and people. But yeah, Jason is then frozen for 400 years, where the young woman, what's her name? Rowan, is defrosted and wakes up in the future, where Jason also defrosts and awakens and goes on a murderous rampage through space on a spaceship, where he picks off students one by one. But then, of course, he does get defeated by having his head blown off. But of course, nanobots that they used to resurrect the young woman soon make their way onto Jason, and he regenerates into this massive badass cyborg that looks somewhat like Lord Zed in Power Rangers. And of course, he gets an upgrade, but he then gets beamed, well, not beamed, more like impacted down to Earth 2, because it's the future. Earth 1's dead, so Earth 2, they've found a new Earth. Yeah, so that's the story there. So what did I like about this? Well, Earthbound horror franchises going into space. They tried it with Leprechaun, they tried it with Hellraiser. Alien, it works because that is in the far future, and it's the first one's set back in space, whatever. But this one, Jason X, yeah, I think they knew what they were doing when they made this film. I think they knew that, yeah, people are going to mock this. People are just not going to take it seriously. So let's not just take it seriously. And I like that. I liked that, we had a sci-fi scenario and the X representing the number 10 in Roman numerals, because it's the 10th movie within the Friday the 13th franchise. But of course, New Line only had rights to Jason, as they couldn't use their Friday the 13th tagline, because that was still owned by Paramount. But Kane Hodder, he returns as Jason from playing Jason all the way from part 7, and this was his final outing as Jason. It's a shame they never brought him back for Freddy vs. Jason, but I think Ken Kersinger was alright. But yeah, Kane Hodder just made this film so worth it. The way he just walked around playing Jason, killing people and, cutting people in half. There's even that famous kill where he cryogenically freezes a woman's face and then literally smashes her face in. There's even another bit where, he walks onto a holodeck and he kills some guys playing a simulated game before they switch it off and realise he's not a hologram. And then we get some crazy space shenanigans, even some few terribly placed puns, like this sucks on so many levels when one of the crew gets sucked out into space. Yeah, I did like that they kept Jason traditional, like with the hockey mask, and then he upgraded into the cyborg. Even though he didn't have much screen time as the cyborg Jason, I thought, yeah, let's go all sci-fi cheese with it. So this is a film that I like. But like, because it's not meant to be perfect, it doesn't take itself seriously. That's what I like about some of these horror films. When they're so bad, they're good. Even the crew and the cast know they're not making a masterpiece. They're just making a bit of fun. And yeah, I think that's what I liked about this one. And I thought Jason, there were a few funny moments, I think, in there too, like when that captain guy saw Jason and he going, "Hey, it's okay, he just wants his machete back." Thinking, yeah, to kill you. Yeah, so Jason X, fun stuff. Jason in space. So what am I going to rate this one? I will give it... I'll give it 3 digits out of 5. I mean, it's got some poor effects, it's got an android woman in there, but yeah, 3 digits out of 5. So there you go, there's your Freaky Future review for today. Have you seen this one? Do you like it for the same reasons I do? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I've been Randy Ross, and this has been a Freaky Future review for Freaky Future Month. So, until next time, don't have nightmares.